Hey everybody, it's Sandy again, and I wanted to bring to you the 7 myths about being single. People have in their mind certain things about single people, which isn't necessarily true, hence the name 7 myths. So I'm going to go over these really quickly. The first one is, you're just not trying. Who says you're not trying? But okay, this also includes phrases like, put yourself out there. Maybe you should try going to the club, flirting with single men at church, flirting with men at a gas station, just flirt with random people and just see where that gets you. No. I have a friend, I have a cousin, I have a brother. How about no? Don't no. Just no. 1 Samuel 16:7. But the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth. For man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart. God knows our heart and what we're doing. So instead of telling people what, you feel like they're not doing, then how about we just encourage each other and not mention things like that? Like, hey, well, you know what? You may be single or whatever, but you know what? You have an amazing singing voice. Or, you know what? You're going to be a great missionary one day. Let's just be encouraging to one another. Second myth. You have all the free time in the world, meaning you don't have a life and can do whatever it is that I need you to do. This includes, can you babysit tonight? Like at 5 minutes before you need me to babysit. Can you come house sit while I go do such and such? Can you pick me up at 11 o'clock at night at the airport because you don't have a husband and kids to look after, so apparently you have all this time to do whatever it is I need you to do. No. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. And then Proverbs 6:6-8. Go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways, and be wise, which having no guide, overseer or ruler, provideth her meat in the summer, and gathereth her food in the harvest. God has a work for every one of us to do. So let's just keep that in mind. If someone's not available, then they're not available. Simple as that. Myth number 3. You have a disposable income. Can you lend me $700? Can you sign for my loan? Can you just lend me some money? Can you buy me this? Many of us that are single have a budget just like anyone else in the world should have a budget. That does not mean we have money just to give. Proverbs 21:20. There's a treasure to be desired and oil in the dwelling of the wise, but a foolish man spendeth it up. And Luke 14:28. For which of you, intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first and consider the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it? So basically, just consider that people have a budget, and a lot of us, if we are able to give it to you, and we're able to lend it, then we will. One good rule my pastor taught me, my home church pastor, he said if you can't afford to lose it, don't lend it, because people may or may not pay you back. That's a pretty good rule. Myth number 4. Your main goal is to date or get married, and that's God's highest calling on your life. 1 Corinthians 7:32-35. But I would have you without carefulness. He that is unmarried careth for the things that belong to the Lord, how he may please the Lord. The highest calling of a Christian is not to be married. The highest calling of a Christian is to be more Christ-like and to please God with their life and follow God's calling for them. So let's just keep that in mind. That is everyone's highest calling, married or not. Number 5, you're lonely, miserable, sad, or unfulfilled. If you hung around me long enough, you know that is definitely not me or most of the single people that I hang with. We are all pretty joyful and pretty happy. 1 Samuel 2:2. There is no one holy like the Lord. Indeed, there is no one beside you, nor is there any rock like our God. God should be our foundation. So no, just single does not equal lonely, miserable, sad, or unfulfilled, because a lot of us are not like that. We are very fulfilled and very happy. Number 6. There's something wrong with you if you're single after a certain age. I don't know who put this age limit on how long you need to be single, considering God is the one that holds all of our future in his hands. So instead of thinking there's something wrong with them, let's just encourage them on the gifts and talents that they already have, the things that God is doing through their life. Psalms 116:11, thou wilt show me the path of life. In thy presence is fullness of joy. In thy right hand there's pleasures forevermore. So it doesn't matter if you're 25 or 105. If you're single at whatever age, it's okay. Life goes on. And number 7, can't give advice or insight on certain things. Proverbs 18:15, the heart of the prudent getteth knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeketh knowledge. Proverbs 1:5, a wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel. There's been many times I've seen things from the outside looking in, and I've learned a lot of things from married couples, single couples, parents, and we can give insight. Now, I can't full-blown give you marriage counseling if you're having problems. No, because I've never been married. I can't do that. But I can tell you what other couples who've been married for 50 years have taught me from watching them, or people who have successfully raised their children, what they have done. We can give you little tidbits. We might not be able to full-blown counsel you, but we do have valuable input. So I hope this is an encouragement to you all, and see you later.